tax free, like all your vegetables, fresh fish, everything, milk, whatever was earlier tax free under VAT, it continues to be tax free under the GST regime also. Because before finalizing these rates, because this is the issue which took the longest time, the GST Council had to narrow down on these rates. This exercise was going on for a long period. Data from all the states and union territory was called. What is the rate of tax for a particular commodity in particular state? This all data was collected. And after harmonizing all the things, the GST Council has finalized the rates. So all essential items, they are nil. Then few items like certain pulses, then other items, they are in the 5% bracket. Then earlier, some items which were under 12.5, now some are in 12%, some have gone to 18%. Somewhere there was also service tax factor. Government has also worked out what was the central excise paid by the manufacturer on that. What was the VAT paid. And likewise they have worked out what is the total incidence of tax from factory to manufacturer on 30th June, how it goes. And then fixed the rate under GST, because now it is one for everything. So it may be, earlier VAT was 12.5 and now GST it is 18, but it will be cheaper. Because apart from that 12.5 VAT, there was 12% central excise. There was VAT 12.5. There was CST of 2% paid on those items. There was cascading effect. There was service tax. So clubbing all this, although there is increase in the rate of tax, actually there is a decrease. And in some items there is little increase. So all the consumer durables, they are mostly in 28% bracket. Most of the services, they are under 18% bracket. Also any service which tax rate is not specified, it is 18%. Now restaurant which is not having air condition facility, maybe heating or cooling. In some states like say Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, in certain part of the year they are providing heating facility. So if you do not have any such facility throughout the year and you don't sell alcohol also, then it is 12% for restaurant.
Seek redressal and the right to consumer education. So what we are doing now is actually the sixth right. We are implementing the sixth right. That is the right to consumer education. Now the question here is that, do I feel that I have a right to be informed? See, most of us as consumers, and that's why we have asked the civil supplies department to send their inspectors and sub-inspectors here, is not because they are already functioning full-fledged under the consumer affairs cell. They are also learning, because it's a new section that has been created. So, what does the right to be informed mean? The right to be informed means that when I go into the restaurant, it is my right to ask questions and it is my right to get answers. So, for example, a lot of people ask me the question, "Tu kon?" I say, "I'm Bharatacho Nagrik." How can I? "Na, tu kon officer?" "No, officer. I'm not an officer. I'm a consumer." But the question here is that we feel that every question has to be asked by the officer. Not true at all. As a consumer, you have a right to be informed. And that's why I'm saying, if you don't ask the question to the bus driver or conductor, why there is no fare table in his bus, that is where the problem starts. So suddenly you come in a restaurant and say, "Tujhe menu khore." You understood what I'm saying? So the larger question we are saying is that the right to be informed is that I pay my bus fare based on that fare table. I pay the tax to the government based on a tariff card, and I don't pay the money to the cable operator when I don't have a tariff card.
Permanently printed or written on his bill of supply, what we call it, that he is a composition dealer and he should not collect tax. That is one thing. Another thing is that there should be a board. Now the board should be of what size, where it should be fixed. Those things are not provided in the act because it cannot be. See, one composition dealer could be a very small. If we tell him to put such a big board, then only one thing to be seen in his restaurant could be that board, nothing else. He may have some more other things to display about his business also. So it's only prescribed that you need to have a board which shows that you are a composition dealer and you are not means you are not allowed to collect the tax. But it is nowhere prescribed that board should be of this size or it should be fixed at this place. That is not prescribed. It is what is prescribed that there should be a board which should be seen to the customer whoever enters the restaurant or whoever enters the shop. And a line on his bill that he is a composition dealer and he is not allowed to collect the tax. These are the only two things which are prescribed. Okay.